Hello, this is Savage Jim, and welcome to yet another Noob review of another Lego set. This one is the Lego Kingdoms chess, and its set number is 853373. I was at my local Lego stores about a week or two ago, and I happened to see the set. I just had to have it. It was just so damn good looking. I thought that this set would have been retired and taken off of the shelves by now and out of production is what I meant to say. But I was lucky enough to see that they actually still have this in production and they still sell them at your Lego stores. I believe you could even pick them up at Legos Online. But anyway, this set does retail for about $50. I wasn't necessarily too happy to spend it. Considering that this is only a 328 piece set, so you're way above the 10 cent a piece benchmark. But anyway, it's a great set because of the amount of figures that you get in it. You get not 32, you get 28 minifigures, and I guess you could call them accessories. You get 4 accessories to them. What I mean by accessories are these tower pieces, or you know, as your more I guess knowledgeable chess players would call them rooks. I don't consider those minifigures. I consider them more kind of an accessory that come with the you know, the remaining 28 minifigs. But anyway, let's go over this set a little bit more. I'm going to start off with the instruction booklet, you know, first, and then we'll move on. This is a 19-piece instruction booklet. Very straightforward build. And you know, you do have a green board, as you can see underneath here. It's green with a whole bunch of 4x4 pieces stuck on top of them. Excuse me, I'm not necessarily feeling all best this morning. I have a bit of a sniffle, so please excuse me as I grunt, groan, and sneeze. But anyway, everything was very easy to put together. You could do it intuitively just by looking at the box. It is time consuming because there are 28 minifigs to put together, and well, the Rook pieces were very easy to put together. As you can see, you could just simply look at them and say, oh, that's how it goes together. Now, I do want to go over the box because the box itself is an actual necessary accessory that comes with this set, and it is just very nicely decorated. I really like what they've done. Legos has some very good graphics designers to put this box together. It's a pretty thick box here, and you can see the minifigs over here. They are life size, actual printed size of the actual minifigs. And here's the back of the box. I'm very impressed with it. I typically don't go over the boxes because they're just packaging, but I just had to show you this because the box also functions as an actual stowaway for the entire chess set. Let me show you. Isn't that just neat? Absolutely. How can you deny that? This is the actual playing set in itself. There's so much to cover. There's no way that I could go over all 32 pieces in detail, but I'll try to go as quickly as possible here. Let's start off with the this border tray that the actual playing board goes in. It just simply comes out just like that. And this border tray is lined with this nifty quick reference sheet. I like it. It tells you what each minifig represents. For example, this piece is the knight, this piece is the bishop, this piece is your king and queen, and likewise it tells you for the same thing for the red side. Now, this border tray is not your typical Lego hard plastic formula. It is a flimsier, cheaper grade plastic, unfortunately, and you can see at the bottom it is recycled. There it is right there. So this is not virgin plastic that Lego typically likes to use. But hey, I guess for what it's worth and for its function, you can't complain. It does have these crenellated towers at the four corners, so I like that. They also have crenellations on the lower end of the wall over here. And the entire playing board simply goes on just like this. Well, let's go ahead and try to go over the minifigs rather quickly. I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but you know, I do want to show you what they do look like. Let's start with the Lion Knights first, the Red Knights. Over here, these are your pawns, and they do alternate between a spearman and a swordsman. All 8 knights come with this lion shield. They're all exactly the same. And let's show you what they look like. You do get front printing and back printing. That's what their face looks like. He's a little bit beat up from being battle hardened. They all come with this British style helmet. This one is armed with the sword. I'm trying to get it back in his hand here. And this knight, or this pawn, he's also exactly just like his swordsman brother footman, except he wields a spear. Now let's go to what I refer to as the officer pieces. On the row behind the pawns, you do have these 2 tower pieces, 2 rook pieces. Just a quick bit of trivia here. Rook comes from the Persian word Rook, which is spelled R-U-H-K, I believe, and that word means chariot. I don't know where Rook has been you know, mistranslated to mean like a castle tower, but there you have it. The knight piece for this set on the lion side is this jester with a crossbow. Front and back printing. Has a happy face because he likes to make jokes. And he has that, of course, rather funny hat. And I guess when he gets hurt, he's not laughing so much anymore. Oh well. Let's put him back on his appropriate square. The bishop piece for the Lion Knights is this full armored partisan man. He is, of course, he wields a pole arm, and he too has a shield. He does come at this chest piece that goes over his normal. Well, let's go ahead and pull him apart here. That's his face, by the way. Is that him sticking out his tongue? No, I'm sorry, that is a goatee. Yeah, that's a goatee, and he's not too happy if somebody's going to dare to shave it off of him. He does come with this can helmet. Let's look at his body printing. It looks like he's wearing a shirt mail armored chest piece here. Front and back printing. And he does have this this chest piece, this chest plate that goes on top of that. Let's put his can helmet back on. And let's rearm him. He does have this pole arm with a flag on it, and it has these additional extensions to the spear head. I don't know what the type of spear this is called. I guess it's called a partisan type spear. I could be wrong on that. I guess it's supposed to be like a double-ended halberd. Pardon me, he keeps falling apart, so before I put him back onto the board, heck with it. Let's just simply move on. You get one queen on the lion side. Here she is. She holds a jeweled scepter. She does have a tiara on her hairpiece. That's her facial printing, her chest printing, back printing, and forward printing on her dress. And she does have a double-sided face. Here's her forward face, all smiley, lipsticks. Hi honey, I love you. Oh, you forgot to take out the trash. And the centerpiece of the lion side is the king. He has this golden crowned helmet with this flaming tassel on top. Of course, your typical lion shield. He has a facial printing here. Nice job by Legos by giving him the whiskers. He does not have an alternate face printing. He does have this cape. He does have front printing on his chest. And also back printing. Let's see if I can pick that up. I don't want to bend that cape up too much. I don't want to put folds and creases on it. And he does have that gold-plated, all shined up sword to match his crown helmet. On the other side of the king, you have another knight, which we went over, another bishop, another jester knight, and another tower piece. And let's put this bishop back on the queen's side. Now, let's look at the dragon knights. The dragon knight pawns. You get two varieties, and they alternate between this flailing mace man and this short pole axe man. All the pawn knights on the dragon side come with a dragon shield, all 8 of them. 4 of them come with this flailing mace. Of course, it's supposed to dangle on the end of a chain, not stand erect like that. It's front and back printing. There's a dragon skull in the front and back printing. There's his facial printing. Does not have an alternate face printing, and he does have a helmet just like the Lion Knight side, except this is a darker color. This is more of a gunmetal rather than that light silver. And his alternate and his buddy in arms, his fellow footman, is exactly the same, except he wields this axe arm right here. The dragon side tower piece is exactly like the lion side tower piece. The only difference is you have a lion shield on the lion side, you have a dragon shield on the dragon side, you have base color black bricks for the main rook pieces, whereas the lion side you have gray colored block pieces to put it together. Sorry about that, buddy. You keep getting in the way. This is the knight piece for the dragon side. He has this helmet, and here's his facial printing. He does not have an alternate printing. He does have front and back printing. He does have a shield, pretty much just like the pawns do. He has a slightly different axe. The axe is actually 2 pieces. You got a shaft like this, and then you got the axe blade, the axe head, and it just simply clips on just like that. And put that in his hand. He's armed and ready to go. He does have a can style helmet with a flower, I guess a feather tassel on top. This is the bishop piece for the Dragon Knight side. He too has a longer pole arm and it also does have a flag on it, except this one is your typical halberd. He has a longer elongated dragon shield. He does have this one-piece helmet. It's not a can helmet. I guess it's more of a sallet. Here's his facial printing. He does not have an alternate face printing, unfortunately. He does have this breast piece, which goes over his chest piece. His chest piece is front and back printing, but that's covered up. And let's put them back together. The queen for the Dragon Knights, I guess she's more of a bartender or a pub bar wench. Oh well, I don't know if that's not such a nice thing to say, but what the heck. She has front printing. She does have this one piece molded hair piece. She does have an alternate facial printing. Here's her front face. She's all happy. In the back, oh, no tip, you bastard. She does have back printing and this cape, and she's armed with a little carving knife. In chess, the queen is probably your most powerful piece on the board, so I guess that knife must make her pretty badass. And the king on the dragon side is this wizard. I like his hat, I really do. Legos did a nice job on this little witch's hat here. He doesn't have a weapon, but he has a spell book. I'm trying to get a focus on it, but okay, there, that's a little bit better. Let's see if I could get a much better focus to see the little reading on it. No, I can't. That's as good as it gets. Sorry about that. He has this one-piece molded beard. His legs do have printing, but let's take them apart. His chest does not have any printing, front or back. The back, of course, makes sense because it's covered by this cloth cape. There's this molded beard, which covers the chest, so even if there were printing, you won't be able to see it. That's his facial printing right here. Trying to get a focus, but the camera, as usual, refuses to cooperate. No alternate face printing, but what the heck. Can't complain. I really like the wizard piece. I think he's a great addition to this chess set. I really enjoy him a lot. Well, that sums up my review on the LEGO Kingdoms chess set number 853373. Thank you and have a good evening.